Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tabitha. If you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe for more videos. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more videos. So today we are going to talk about how to calculate vacation pay. And a lot of us, after we work for a company, we will want to go for a vacation so we can rejuvenate, reconnect, and come back with more energy. But how does that one work in most Canadian provinces? What is the time that you're entitled to go for vacation after you have worked for 1 year? For most companies, they give you 2 weeks vacation pay after the service of 1 year. One-year service. So you will choose where you go. You want to stay home and spend those 2 weeks with your family, or go on vacation, go on a trip. That is up to you. But there is that percentage that you have to be paid when you are on vacation. And that's what we are going to calculate today as part of our payroll program. So vacational pay. How does it work? Varies from provinces, but a lot of Canadian provinces, they use a similar process except Saskatchewan. But what is the vacation pay in the first place? Is the amount that they give you when you are off work. When you're not working, you're not trading anytime, you get that payment while you are away. So it's the prescribed percentage of the employees' vacational earnings. So vacational earning, what is considered to be vacational earning, is the amount that you make that year without going nowhere. You every day wake up and you go and work. So now let's look at the rate that is equivalent to vacation pay. The rate that is equivalent to vacational pay for most provinces is 1 week give you 2% of your vacational earnings. So if you go for 2 weeks, it will be 4%. If you go for 3 weeks, it will be 6%. If you go for 4 weeks, it will be 8%. So it depends on the number of weeks. The fixed rate is 2% that per week. So that will be multiplied with the number of the weeks that you're away. And that percentage will now be multiplied by your the amount of vacational earnings that you make that year. So hope that makes sense. So like this example now, a week give you 2%, 2 weeks give you 4%, 3 weeks will give you 6%, 4 weeks will give you 8%. And it's the 2% times the number of weeks. Now let's look at more into this and of rate percentage. What about in Saskatchewan? Because Saskatchewan do not give the fixed percentage of the vacational pay. All they do is like the number of the weeks that you get divided by the number of the week in a year, so which is 52 weeks. So if you get 3 weeks, and then it would be 3 weeks divided by 52 weeks. So that will be the percentage that you will multiply with the amount of money you had that year. And if you are earning, if you were going away for 4 weeks, and then you will have 4 weeks divided by 52 weeks, and that will be the percentage that you will use to calculate your vacational pay. So it will be that percentage times the earnings that you make that year. So now let's look at the example, the formula, and how you calculate all these things. So next time you know how they get to pay you 300 a week, or maybe 400 after 2 weeks after you took the vacation. So vacational pay will be equal to vacational earnings times the percentage, like the percentage that we already calculated before. So if you go for 1 week, it will be 2%. If you go for 2 weeks, it will be 4%. If you go for 3 weeks, it will be 6%. I know you understand now the pattern. So it's just 2% times the number of weeks. So that will give you the vacational percentage. Or if you are in Saskatchewan, and then you will use the fraction of the fraction of the number of weeks divided by the total number of weeks of the year. So that when you will use the fraction. So now let's see how you can apply this one now in real life. Example 1. So example 1 will give you example on when someone goes on vacation for 2 weeks, and later on we have more example, so everything will make clear. In this example, we have Gary, who has worked for rapidly delivery services for a full year and is entitled to 2 weeks vacation leave. His vacational earnings for the calculation of this vacational pay are 45,000. So how will you really calculate this one? Will be vacational pay equal to vacational earnings times the percentage. And because we say before 1 week is equal to 2%, so we mean 2 weeks will be equal to 4%. So that will give us now 4% times 45,000. So now let's look at it and see how it's play out, and we'll see now how much amount of money Gary is entitled to get for his vacation. So he made 45,000 and he's going away for 2 weeks. So if he's going away for 2 weeks, it will be 2 weeks times 2%. So you will get 4%. So 4% times 45,000. How much are you going to pay Gary if Gary was your employee? Yes, so you will pay Gary 1,800. So that will be the amount of vacational pay that is entitled to get. Example 2. So this will give us a different scenario, and in this scenario we will learn and see how vacational pay is also calculated if you take more weeks. So let's say 5 weeks. How much are you entitled to get for your vacation pay? So Venus is entitled to 5-week vacational earning for the year of they make that Venus makes 60,500. So the same formula, vacational pay will be equal to vacational earnings times the vacational percentage. So vacational earning in this case will be 60,500, and the vacational percentage would be 5 weeks times 2%. So when you get 5 weeks times 2%, it will give you 10%. So 10% times 60,500 will give you your vacational pay, the one that you are entitled when you are away from your work for about a month and a week. So let's see how it's going with the 5 weeks percentage, 5 weeks vacation. So in this case, we will have that 60,500 as your vacational earnings. And then now we will go and see how much percentage you have when you have 5 weeks. So it will be 5 weeks times 2%. So which give you 10% of your vacational percentage. So in that case, you will have 10% times 60,500 as your vacational earnings. So in everything will now give you $6,050, $50, $6,050. as your vacational pay for 5 weeks vacation. So I hope that is clear, and we're going and do another example. So this example will cover the one for Saskatchewan. So the Saskatchewan use fraction. So if they use fraction, how much of the vacational pay are their employees entitled to? So Anna works for Saskatchewan employer and is entitled to 3 weeks vacation. Her vacational earnings for the year were 67 and 800. So it's the same formula. The only difference is the section of the percentage you put the fraction. So here you will have vacational earning, which will be 67,800 times the fraction. And in this case, because we are dealing with Saskatchewan, so when you're doing your exam, you have to pay attention to the province that you're dealing with. So then you will not really mess up the percentage, or you will know now you're using fraction or the percentage. So you have the fractional vacational, and then you can now calculate and get the right numbers instead of using the percentage, the other one. So for Saskatchewan, we are going to use the fraction. So you take 67,800 as your vacational earnings times the fraction. And the fraction in this case will be 3 weeks divided by 52 weeks. So with that formula, you will get the right answer instead of using maybe 6%, because 3 divided by 52 is not the same as 6% if you will confuse the provinces. So we are dealing with Saskatchewan, so remember to use fraction, not the percentage. So here we will get 3,911 and 54 cents. This is the amount of money that your Anna, who works for Saskatchewan, is entitled when they are on vacation for 3 weeks. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.